Hello everyone, my name is Crystal. Today I'm going to talk about the blood type diet. Over the years, people have been making many efforts to lose weight, like controlling their diet or exercising. There may be many diets among them, such as HCG diet, blood type diet, pillow diet, and raw food diet. Today I'm going to introduce about the blood type diet and some of the details. This diet type does not seem to be a very common diet method. So what is blood type diet? The blood type diet is advocated by several authors. The most notably is Peter J. Adamo. This diet is based on the concept that blood type is the most important factor in determining a healthy diet according to the A, B, and O blood type system, and each blood type recommends a different diet. Depending on our blood type, there are some recommendations for each blood type. For blood type A, foods that can be eaten are vegetables, beans, fruits, grains, legumes, nuts, and seeds. Food that cannot be eaten is dairy meat, fish, eggs, and processed food. The activity levels that is recommended is some gentle exercise like yoga and golf. For blood type B, the foods that can be eaten are vegetables, fruits, grains, beans, meat, fish, poultry, eggs, and dairy. The foods that cannot be eaten are nuts, seeds, and processed food. The recommendation activity levels are some low-intensity exercises like cycling, resistance training, walking, hiking, and tennis. For blood type AB, food on type A and B are all okay. However, vegan diet is the best. The food that cannot be eaten are processed food. The recommendation activity levels can be both gentle and low-intensity exercises. For blood type O, the foods that can be eaten are meat, fish, poultry, and olive oil. Limited vegetables, nuts, seeds, and eggs. The foods that cannot be eaten are dairy, bread, cereal, pasta, processed food, and beans. The recommendation activity levels are some high-intensity work such as training, running, and speed testing. In order to better understand this way of diet, we can first look at how food is digested, absorbed, stored, and transformed into energy in our bodies. Our body includes muscles, brain, liver, and heart, etc. all need energy to work properly. The food that we eat produce energy during the process of digestion. The food is crushed in our mouth and passed through from the esophagus to our stomach, and then the food is mixing with acids and enzymes in the stomach. The carbohydrates include sugars and starches in the food is broken down into glucose at this stage. The broken down product is stored in two main places, muscles and the liver. After this, the food goes into our small intestine, which is the main place that digestion and absorption happen. The villi in the small intestine can absorb water, glucose, fats, and inorganic salts. Bile as a digestive fluid which can emulsify fats and help digestion and absorption. The stomach and small intestine absorb the glucose and release it into the bloodstream. The glucose can be used immediately for energy or stored in our body for later use. As a broken down product of fat, free fatty acids are transferred to triglycerides and transported to your muscles and fat cells. The vast majority of your fat will be stored as triglycerides under the skin or around your organs. Finally, food residues that cannot be digested and absorbed will be excreted from the body through the large intestine. The synthesis and breakdown of your body's proteins tend to be in a more or less balanced state. As much as you produce and use, the excess will be metabolized out. If we strictly follow this diet, does it really affect our metabolism and help us lose weight? For example, people with blood type A are trying to avoid eating meat as much as possible. In fact, the rejection of meat will make the body lack of protein and iron. Protein and iron can participate in the metabolism of fat, vitamins, and other trace elements. The lack of these elements will reduce body's metabolism, hindering the pace of weight loss. So whether this blood type diet method is really effective or not, we still need to explore furthermore. There are not much academic research that relates to blood type diet has been published in peer-reviewed medical literature. Even now, there are no high-quality studies have been found by researching the author's name in the medical literature. It should be noticed that the 2013 study emphasized the studies from all over the world and found that there are no medical literature proving that the blood type diet is beneficial. Furthermore, the 2014 study analyzed that people who follow the blood type diets showed improvements in certain cardiometabolic risk factors, such as cholesterol or blood pressure. The improvements were not related to blood type. There is another review also concludes that no evidence is showing to support the blood type diet is a good and beneficial diet method. By researching the key sensitive words through Medline, Cochrane Library, and BABS, 16 articles are identified over 1,415 articles. Only one article was acceptable. However, this article only investigated the difference between the LDL cholesterol response to different MNS blood type to a low-fat diet. The study does not directly answer that ABO blood type diet has an impact on our body. Therefore, in order to verify that blood type diet is reliable, more experiments should be done to compare the health outcome of participants following a specific blood type diet and participants who continue a normal standard diet in a specific blood type diet. In my opinion, I do not think that the blood type diet is a benefit way to eat. The scientific link between blood type and exogenous clotting hormone is only in the research stage and has not yet reached the human body. Food is not thought to affect body flow that much, and a healthy body should be able to destroy exogenous clotting hormone from food before it affects health. There are also hidden risks with the diet. People with type O blood are restricted to dairy products, which increase the risk of osteoporosis, since low-fat dairy products are still a source of calcium, essential fatty acids, protein, and vitamin B2. Thank you for the listening. This is all about my presentation.